Well, how do there, people in the viewerverse? 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and I'm joined by this man here, Kurt. Hello, Assistant NMSky.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Captain.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, and you?
Yeah, I'm very good, buddy. Yeah, all good.
Nice.
So, shall we just jump straight in, shall we? And talk about the app. Take it away.
Yeah, sure. Well, the app got updated pretty quickly this time. Very happy with that. It was just took a couple of hours, but we got all the game items in. I have to really thank the modding community. They got that out really quickly. The older version of the Mbin compiler worked for most of the files, and then the new version that Monkey Man made just before he went to bed worked fantastically.
I have to say, it looks amazing on my freaking fold phone. It really does. It's cool.
It does, especially after there was like a little UI update that I did. Darker colors, rounder borders. It messed one of the things up. One of the pages you have to input numbers, and so there's like these little circles that show where you can touch, and they just defaulted to the background color, so you couldn't see them.
Oh no!
But that's fixed in this version, so everything's good.
Cool.
But yeah, so there's like 50, 55, 54 items added. Some of them are kind of duplicates. Like that Holocon device, it's got different states, and so it's technically a different item. And there was something like 50 new titles added.
Right.
So, yeah, that's cool.
I might have to look into those, see how they're unlocked. Are they tied into this new Wonders page or something, are they?
A little bit. So let me actually scroll to them. If you go to the titles page, they should be right at the bottom.
Okay.
The last 50 of them. Kind of hard to tell. Yeah, here we go. So we got one like fully reassembled a loyal drone. Reach the promised stop. Actually, I think that might be an older one. Advanced ranks and rare treasures milestone.
Yeah.
The horrors eliminated milestone. Master smuggler, vanquisher of the walkers.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'd say it is then the part of the wonders.
Cool. So there you go, completionists. There might be a few new titles you need to get your hands on. Nice.
Yeah, about 50.
Wow.
So good luck.
Cool.
But we got the community mission items that you showed.
Yep. Yeah, so we got posters coming, a load of posters coming, and then after the posters we got some sort of banners, something like signs for your bases that clip onto the walls. They look really cool. And then the last thing is a load of emotes, which could be awesome inside of VR, mate.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that would look pretty cool, actually, the holograms in VR.
Yeah, I don't know if... Can you actually do emotes in VR? I don't know. Don't know whether we can trigger an emote in VR. I can't remember. But I guess even other players, when they do it in front of you, that looked quite cool, I guess.
Yeah. It was a cool idea that you had where you could do like rock, paper, scissors maybe, or... Yeah, a 5-way rock, paper, scissors.
A blob frigate multi-tool. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so Quicksilver items, we covered that off. End date of the expedition. We know it's 6 weeks, but have you got an exact date and time?
Yes. The 4th of April, Tuesday, the 4th of April, 12 p.m. GMT.
Ooh, okay.
Midday. I think that's midday, right?
Sweet.
How does the PM work? It's 12 p.m. Is that midday or midnight?
Yeah, the PM is midday. AM is midnight.
Okay.
So, what would be interesting is, the current dossier of Quicksilver items. So the last emote. Does that unlock in the game files at the same time as the start date of the expedition? That could be interesting, because that might make us think, well, maybe they might chuck something else out in April.
Unfortunately, I can't see when that one will end. I can see when the next one ends. I think that was the limit.
Well, when the next one starts, you told me, was it the first week in March, wasn't it?
Yes, the 1st of March is when the next community mission starts. So you got 3 days left? 3 days?
3 more days. Yeah, it's not leap year, is it? Yeah, cool. Awesome.
And I think they do actually have in the network response when the next one will end.
Okay.
I'd have to start the game up again to check it.
They know I've played about with those
it.
timers on the Cape, didn't they? It was like,
Yeah.
went just boom, yeah, done, unlocked. It went from like 55% to 100%, like in a mental. Yeah.
I do have a good story about that though.
Go for it.
So for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how the Galactic Atlas, like I could easily figure out on the Galactic Atlas how it was fetching the current status. And that's why the community mission status was in the apps from an early time. But I couldn't figure out how it knew what the current mission was.
Okay.
Like it would, back then it was probably on like mission 30 or something. And then it would go to 31 and I would have no idea what changed. And I was pretty sure the website wasn't updating, because for someone to manually go and update the website and make sure everything is fine would be such a hassle. So I was, but I still thought it was kind of hard coded. So I like tried to look through the code on the website. It's all minified, so it's all ugly and doesn't have nice names. All the variables are called like N and I and E. And I struggled, and then I gave up. And it's like for years I just wondered how the hell they're doing that, but I'm not going to bother going into it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I think it was 2 weekends ago, I was like, all right, I'm going to figure it out once and for all. And I started going through it and came to like the same problems where I'm like, I followed the code all the way up to like where it starts, and it just has like these 3 values that come in. It was like 3 values relating to the community research. It was like its title, its percentage, and something else. And I was like, I just don't understand where this is coming from. And there's only 2 network requests. There's the POI, the points of interest JSON, and then the status. And so then eventually I was like, you know what, let me just look in the points of interest JSON. Maybe there's something cool in there. And like literally the first item in the points of interest is community mission, and it has those 3 data items in it. I was so upset.
Yeah.
So for years now.
At least you found it.
I found it now at least.
Well, something I spotted when looking at your graph data is normally when there's a jump on the files, it's at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then by 10 o'clock, it's done a massive jump. And I don't know whether that's because they've now got to consolidate information from all different platforms. And maybe it's some poor fella's job. They walk in through the door, go sort that out, mate. Yeah, 9 o'clock start. And then they're done by 10, you know? Who knows? Unless it's an automated task. But then you'd imagine to see it every day. But it's not every day. It's just... there's no pattern to when it's done. It's done at 9 o'clock when it is done. But it's not done every day. It's like done every once a week or maybe every 2 weeks. It's indiscriminate. But it's at 9 o'clock every time. UK time. Odd.
It is very odd. I have got no explanation for it.
No.
The day is for itself.
Fair enough. Dark Lord Zerek says the emotes are still buggy. We'll get to the live chat a little bit later, but that's an odd one. No, you can't emote. Oh, you can't emote in VR. Nice one. Thank you, Dark Lord Zerek. I didn't think... It would be a bit weird if you'd hit emote and it just took over your hands and your body actions for a while. It'd probably make you feel a bit sick, wouldn't it, thinking about it? Especially if you'd done the dancing one. It'd be like, what the...
Yeah. I guess they just decided if you're in VR mode, you got to do the emotes yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which Damash Smash, he does the Macarena and he does it good. You know, so there's that. Okay, cool. So I suppose we're moving over to the midpoint of our podcast. If you're finished with everything app related, Mr. Kurt.
Yeah, I think I covered everything.
Sweet. Okay, well, I was thinking more of a fractal deep dive. You know, the Wonders feature. I mean, the Wonders feature itself it looks pretty darn cool. And what I was saying to Kurt before stream, because we're having a little chat about it, is it doesn't go right back into history, or if it does, it hasn't with mine anyway. It's like I know that I've got all the different trophies from all the exotic biomes. I've even got them sitting in my freighter and a load of my bases, yet on my Wonders catalogue it only shows that I've got the Light Fisher, which is really weird. But then it shows me an exotic planet that I found 2 years ago inside of the Wonders catalogue. I'm like, where's it getting this selective selection from? Yeah. So we'll see. But at least it's given me something to do. And on my Mondays, I'm going to start doing what I call Wonder Quest. Yeah, I'm giving it a proper cheesy name. But I'm going to go.
Cool name.
Thank you. I'm going to have to come up with some sort of Wonder Quest bit of text or something. But I'm just going to go around the NMSA 905 hub and see if I can find things that register on the Wonder Quest. I'm going to put the prefix of NMSA in front and then what I find. And I'm going to ask the people in my live chat for naming of the creatures and stuff, and the best ones are going to get selected. But then, I do Tuesdays, the random portal hopping. And I name things after people that jump in. It's going to be counterproductive to my Wonder Quest. Because, yeah, we'll see how it goes. It could be a freaking fudging mess, but it could be fun at the same time. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, sounds like a good one.
Yeah. Another thing that Fractals added in was refiner access.
I saw that video.
It's broken. It's yeah, we didn't just try it with the modules. We tried it with other things that everybody should be able to see, and they start. You can see them for like maybe the first 5 to 6 minutes, and then it's like it just falls apart, and no one can see anything. It's just invisible. You can only see what you put in. Very odd. I did approach Professor Cynical about it all, and he said what you want to try and do is get the portable refiner and lay it sort of like one way, and then your friend comes in and sort of does a T-junction with theirs and sandwiches it in with their one, and you put your module in yours and it should duplicate over to theirs, and then rather than them look inside of the actual refiner, just delete the refiner and it should get the refiner in their inventory as well as the module as well at the same time. And then hopefully it won't cause the game to crash. The only worry I've got then is every time they open up their inventory and it tries to display it, will the game crash then instead? So I don't know whether I've got the bottle to try it, because it could end up fudging up someone like Wolfie's game or something, So, yeah, I think I'll leave that one to the master glitcher, and you can put a video out when he's got time. Mr. Professor.
It's really strange how the game would work. Like, I don't understand how having 2 refiners in the same place and then deleting one would transfer the inventory to the wrong person, or it's just weird. Like, you would think that they would be an entity and not necessarily like, a refiner in this general area being broken, let's get all the inventory from it.
Well, I think the way that Hello Games has done stuff, everything being on math, it's just taking math points and coordinates. So this thing is at this height, at this point on the... It's all just numbers to them. So they don't really care who owns that thing or that number. I guess, that I'm guessing, from all the videos that I've watched on how they built the blinking. Yeah.
It's weird. So, I guess that's what happens when you build your own engine. You've got to deal with all these little bugs. Whereas if something that's already been used by millions, they've already sorted these bugs out. You just use the existing feature.
Yeah. Oh, people inside of the live chat, if you want to join us on this Discord, the Discord link is actually in the video description. Hit it up, go into the waiting room. If you've got things that you want to say on any of this or anything else you want to raise, get in the waiting room and we'd open up to the waiting room in a bit and start taking actual voice calls with people. Okay, multiplayer and bugs remaining. Well, on the Friday weekend mission, my Discovery servers, they dropped out before stream. I had to go through the portal, jump back in again to get my Discovery servers back up. There was only me, Wolfie and Kettle this week, so we didn't have a 4th person, so normally that means a few less bugs, and to be honest, we didn't have as many bugs as normal, but I did go on to a Zoos event and Riceys and all that lot, and they were having massive issues. On PC, they used to be able to get 32 players in a lobby. Now they get a maximum of 16 and they can't go over that cap. It seems that the cap has been changed, yet there's nothing official in any of the patch notes or anything from Hello Games to say that it's been reduced to 16 or why. So yeah, it's put pay to events anyway, and multiplayer is still very wonky.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how much of the problem is actually on Hello Games' side, because from what I understand, they use a service to handle the multiplayer.
Azure.
They use that.
Yeah, Azure.
Yeah, the PlayFab that's running or partnered with Azure.
Yeah, I sent over a video to you the other week, didn't I, on it, saying this could be why it's not all amalgamating properly, because they're using this as a bolt-on. And the guy, I can't remember the actual lead that was talking there, but he was like, we haven't got a very big team, so we have to rely on this like add-in very heavily. So I think you're right. I don't think it's a massive, great big dev dive in. I think they just heavily rely on APIs that are probably not handling load balancing correctly. Who knows?
Yeah, but it also means that that company would be the one that would fix the bug, and hopefully they have a lot more people, a lot more testers, a lot more budget to work on it, and they probably can work on it without Hello Games having to do anything, not even release an update. It should just be fixed.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's a difficult one.
Isn't it a bit? Well, also the overhype with Fractal, which I think I'm partly responsible for. To be fair. I mean, as soon as I saw that it was a snowflake, because Sean Murray put out a tweet, the year before with Fractal, just one word, Fractal, and it was games that redefined games. And he put the word fractal there. I thought, as soon as we see a snowflake or something that's fractally generated, that's when we're going to get the super formula come in, because it's going to be a update that redefines games. And yeah, I went to Hype Town and back on this one, because I really thought that 4.0, because of Switch, moved the big yearly summer update over to now, and they've been working on it over the Christmas period, and they've got us something like the summer update, but now that's what I was thinking. That's where my mind was going, and yeah, not the case. Just a hardware update with a few sort of cosmetics. But then I overlooked this catalogue change, this whole Wonders part of the catalogue, and I think it opens a new area of play. At least I think it does. I'm going to be giving that the actual test on Monday evening at 6 PM and seeing how I get on with it and seeing what sort of fun we'll have with it. But I can imagine it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we've got Catherine W in. Hello there,
Yeah.
Catherine. How are you? But anyway,
we have some technical difficulties.
yeah, she's on mute at the moment. Anyway, future speculation. I think I'm going to wind it back in a bit. I don't think I'm going to speculate as hard as I normally do. I'm still going to make ideas videos, wish list videos. But when it comes to actual speculation around the emoji, Hello Games in the past were very... Oh, hello there, Catherine. You're right. You're very broken up at the moment.
I don't hear you on Discord. That's the problem.
Oh, I can hear you nicely now.
Why?
Oh, but she'll be dealing with delayed audio then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it's future speculation. I mean, Hello Games used to get quite close to what was being speculated inside of the community in a roundabout way. In fact, sometimes they exceeded expectations. It's like Next just blew it out the ballpark, and so did Origins, really. I mean, they put out an emoji for an orange there, and I was thinking maybe we might have got, gas giants and things like that from that. But no, we got a whole 2 new biomes and all sorts of lovely stuff. So sometimes they've exceeded expectations, and speculation has actually been under par, and that's when it's been fine. But when they do 2 updates in a row now that haven't been like their yearly update and haven't been anything large, it's getting a bit dangerous now. So yeah, I'm going to wind it in a bit, because I honestly don't know where Hello Games is going with the direction of NoMansSky now, and whether they're focusing efforts more on their new game. What do you think?
Yeah, it's hard. I normally don't speculate because it's just easier to not speculate, then you can't be wrong. But I also thought Fractal, I mean, the snowflake. Sean had to know that we would immediately jump to everything is unique, everything is procedurally generated.
Yeah.
And I guess in a way, we do have more ways to customize ourselves, but it's nowhere near to what anyone would have thought of.
No.
I don't generally think of titles as being a way to customize myself, even though, yeah, it is.
We got 50 more of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 250 plus now, 250 something titles now, which is a lot, but
it'd be nice to have 250 choices of armor rather than titles, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, or a system where you can color your armor in a specific way. That would be, very unique.
Yeah, or even the ship customization. Give us 250 ship parts we can play with to make a Frankenstein ship of our own. It's like the new ship that we got gifted on Utopia. As much as I love it, mainly because it's my logo colours, boom, yeah, lovely, red, white and black, it's nice. But for all those people that it doesn't fit their logo colours or the rest of the colour scheme of their fleet, they might not want it. It would be nice if when you go to claim it, the very first time you claim it and you go to accept, it comes up with primary and accent colours. So at least you can change 2 of the colours to make it feel more in keeping with the rest of your fleet. And then after you've, claimed it, that's it. It's that colour. It stays that colour for you, That would have been a nice add, to be honest, for that ship. And I can't imagine that would have taken too much additional programming there. But then again, every single ship would then need a seed value based on its colour creation, wouldn't it, inside of their save file?
Yeah, and I think the way that this ship is, it's just one ship. It just exists as its own entity. Whereas if you allowed, the coloring, you might need to add one for every single possible color. Yeah. It just becomes a bit of a pain.
Yeah, it's kind of why I scrapped the golden vector, because it didn't match the rest of my fleet. Bit OCD with color coordination. So.
Just on the point here from Mixel, they were asking if Fractal is maybe an intermission update to a bigger one.
That's what I thought with freaking Waypoint, because Waypoint is a destination, is a point as you're going towards a destination, isn't it? So that's why I thought this one was going to be a big one. It wasn't.
And it's also, it was a long time. We were waiting for a long time for this update. If you look back at the other updates that released in February, they were extremely consistent. It was always, what was it, the 3rd week of February on a Wednesday for 2020, 2021, and 2020. Yeah, they were all very consistent, and then this one just kind of skipped it a bit a week later, and wasn't as big.
No, I suppose at the end of the trailer though, they did say more to come in that lady voice, which makes you think, is there though? Because Sean Murray also put out that tweet, let's make this year a big one. So that also hyped me up too. I was thinking, well, he's just put that out to say it's going to be a big one. He's going to start the year with something big. Meh. You can't read the guy. It's just we need more communication. I mean, at least with Waypoint, before it actually dropped, he said, this is just the Switch update. He made it freaking clear it's just a Switch update. If they did something similar with this one, was just before. I mean, he could have put the snowflake emoji out, and then straight afterwards just put like a one-liner to say, look, this is just Switch and VR. This is focused on the 2 new hardwares. It's not a content update. This is not a big update. Just to keep hype in check. But he doesn't want to do that because, the hype doesn't... Anti-hype isn't going to sell his game. It's...
He really likes to mess with the hype.
He does, yeah. Hello there, Scottish of the Rods. How are you, sir?
Oh, hello.
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 Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, mate. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he went to the wrong... Here we go. Pull him back in.
It's back again. Hello, Rod. You all right, mate? Talk.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you. Can hear you fine, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I muted you. I muted the wrong thing. That's because I'm an idiot.
You got a cam, sir. You can always put your lovely face on the screen if you're in decent order.
My face not on screen.
No, you've got your logo. Anyway, I was going to talk a little bit about the VR streamers at the moment. So Scottish Rod has got himself PlayStation VR 2, and he's been covering PlayStation VR 2 version of NoMansSky, and it's quite cool. It looks awesome.
There we go. There's the camera. There we go. Oh, I've not shaved in ages.
Hey,
sweet.
Very cool background.
Yeah, I thought that would be appropriate.
Yeah, he's applied the super formula. Dang it, he's got it. It's him, he's nicked it. Cool, lovely.
Yeah, I've been messing around with VR quite a lot, yeah.
How you finding that?
It's fuzzy. It's not as sharp as I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah, there's a fuzziness there.
Is there a little dial that can dial it in? Because when I watch your footage looks sharp.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying in the video. It's like it's not as sharp as what you're saying. It's recording that, but it's not as sharp. It's slight fuzziness there. There's a sharpness they've not written. What they've done is they've downgraded the sharpness and upgraded the basically draw distance loading stuff.
Right.
So when it was in really complex bases, it would get more fuzzy. And then when it was in small bases, it would be sharper. So I'm happy with that balance.
Yeah.
I'd rather that the bases all came in rather than the bases all slowly building around you and you go, and getting trapped in death and stuff like that. I would rather have fuzzy items when it's big, huge bases than sharp, small bases.
Oh, cool.
And I've got a feeling with when there's something else coming with Metal 3, where they're going to have Metal 3. They got to bring NoMansSky to Apple.
Yeah.
They got to use the Metal 3 software.
Okay.
Which has the ability to sharpen items on the fly.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're talking about 60% increase.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see if that comes in. That'd be awesome.
That also downscales to iPhones, and so it's like it basically upscales and downscales on the fly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so there's little things in there that's made me go, they're introducing other software here. There's something, but yeah, that's speculation. I'm not going to go there.
No, Rod, we was talking about the meetup before stream.
Yeah.
And saying whether we was going to host it or do the meetup again this year. I mean, you came to the last meetup, Kurt. You came to the meetup. If there was a meetup this year, would you guys want to do it again?
Yeah, if I've got the money and stuff, of course I would.
Yeah.
I've actually already booked the place, the hotel.
Have you?
Yeah.
Which one?
The same one that we were last time, the Traveller's Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you should have gone with the posh one that I was in.
Okay.
And it's like, you cancel the travel lodge and go to the posh one that's round the corner. Trust me, it's got fun all night, and it was, I was laughing at all you lot. I was going, I'm happy I spent that extra bit of money.
Oh, that breakfast was pretty good the next day. I was happy.
I've not booked it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, breakfast.
In that case, I'd contact the Free Pigeons pub and see if we can have it again on the Sunday of the bank holiday. Is that where you've booked your hotel? Is it, Kurt? That bank holiday weekend in August?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see if I can secure the same location.
You know what? You should have told me in private, and I could have made sure I got the room.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get the missus access to the UK. We'll see how that goes, but
Okay.
we got lots of time now.
Cool.
You
Well,
can add it to the list.
I'll book it, even if it's just us three that turns up. It'll still be a bloody good time. So.
Or maybe even Ricey as well.
Oh yeah, there's Ricey. Hello there, Ricey.
Good afternoon. How are we all doing?
Yeah, not so bad. Would you go to the meetup again, Ricey, if it was this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hang on, let me just turn some volumes down. Hang on. Ooh, a bit loud. There you go.
Cool.
Hello.
You are, Ricey. Nice one. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I'll try and book something because, to be honest, I was thinking I'll wait and see if the year starts off with a bang and there's the hype there or not. But
Again, get in touch with Sword and Jason. They were both a bit upset that they missed it.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
They said they would come this year, wouldn't they?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get it booked then. I'll give the Free Pigeons pub a ring straight after this and see if we can get it booked. And then we've got the group chat anyway. I'll let you guys know. Whether it's definitely
Cool,
there.
yeah.
If I get it secured, I'll do a little mini video, to announce it super early this year.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Get the interest in and get everybody on board. Yeah, absolutely. That was good. It was great fun last year. Really enjoyed it.
Sure, no, it's so.
Yeah, might have to try and get my blinking 3D printer fixed then. Print some Atlas cards for people or something. I've got a new nozzle somewhere. I've just got to set it up in the garage. Yeah.
Some more of these. Yeah. That's,
Oh yeah, a little Bido.
yeah.
Yeah, you can paint that up. Yeah,
Can't do it very well.
yeah, just needs painting that one.
I haven't got around to it yet. No,
Oh, there's a VR helmet. Oh, nice.
yeah.
And I'll get all the stickers printed again.
Sweet. Coolio. Oh, has anything popped up inside of the live chat? Do you guys want to scroll through the live chat, see if you can find any questions or any points that you want to raise?
Yeah.
There's someone's mentioned the name for your new thing on a Monday.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah, but it was like something like but Wonder Boy and his amazing collection. I think he meant another word.
Ah, fair enough. Cool. Yeah, I used to love the Wonder Boy games on the old Sega. They were awesome. Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. There's a reimagined one for PlayStation 5. I've done a review of it. It was good.
There you go.
One thing I did see there was Henry Rice was saying, Henry Rice, great name, Rice, Ricey.
Yeah.
Talking about the Utopia speed. I'm just in the process of putting a video together, actually, that's touched on what Henry was saying about, is it a skin or is it what? And with the help of Lenny and Kurt and the team, I've dug into the game files, and it is its own thing. It is a fighter of its own sort, along the lines of the Golden Vector and the Switch ship. So it's not just a skin, but there are some. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil the video particularly, but there's a point I definitely want to bring out about how not different it is, shall we say? So.
All right. Okay. Right.
Yeah. I mean, the maneuverability is crazy.
Considering what they said in the trailer.
Yeah.
If you think back to what they said in the trailer about what the Utopia Speeder is.
Yeah.
Then I'll get the video out with hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow.
Okay, people, there you go. Jump over to Rice's channel and get locked in for that, because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm just finishing off the script now, and then because it's a scripted one, so I don't want to get it wrong and miss anything out. So I'm typing it all down, and then we'll do all the bits. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's a great little looking ship. I like the way it looks. Yes, there is that problem with the color, that it's only one color, the same as the Golden Vector, same as the Switch ship. But is it maybe a stepping stone to something else? Like you said, the more to come.
Yeah.
Is there? Maybe. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Things was the whole Waypoint thing was restructuring the whole base game because of
I think you was.
limits again.
Yeah.
They basically reached that same point they'd reached in the previous version when they last changed everything. They basically couldn't do any more, so they had to restructure and then start again.
Yeah, and that was kind of supported by the the internal version sitting back on a October 2018 version for God knows how long. I guess there was something that broke then that, like you say, they've had to go back and see what went wrong and restructure it and rebuild it, and hopefully, I mean, multiplayer is better. Still not fixed, but it's better, as we found out on Friday.
Next update, if they just did a complete multiplayer rebuild.
Yeah.
That would probably have everyone going, yeah.
Yay! Finally, we can get together and do stuff.
It's not much, it's multiplayer, but we'd all be like,
it's just funny in the patch notes. It says that they fixed a load of networking issues and multiplayer issues, but I didn't spot much change, to be honest.
Private lobbies, that's all we need.
Yeah, lobbies that we can just set up ourselves, or
And this refiner sharing that they talked about, they obviously haven't tested it, because we tested it for 5 minutes to work out that it's passed.
Yeah, no, and again, we tried again on Friday, and you were there, Steve, and you saw, it didn't work.
That's the case when you release. It's always it's always the overall point one. It's point one.
So I put on my reading specs so I can see the comments over on the screen over here. Dark Eric says, speculation gives ideas for future updates. Which is the point that I've always made in the past, Dark Lord Eric. But at the same time, now that Hello Games just isn't coming in anywhere close to that speculation, the balance is off. It gets a bit dangerous now to speculate too much.
Instead of speculation, it's like what I hope to see, what I want to see, of like what. So rejig it so it's basically more clearer that it's like your wish list rather than.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to do ideas and wish list videos, but they're going to be like at the end of the year, what I want to see next year, that sort of thing. Or if I got ideas based off of a new update like this Fractal one, it's like
twice a year, near the end of the year, and then run about the summertime. It's always usually summer the big one comes, so that's a good time to have it.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
This one, of course, coincided with the PSVR 2 and get that ready. Then they can hopefully, fingers crossed, in the summer, throw out something nice and meaty.
Yeah, Dave Langer says, no, it's not a stepping stone. It never is. But it does feel like they're putting so many foundations for something good. It's like settlements. I thought, okay, they've put it in a basic form. They're going to overhaul it. They're going to make it feel a little bit more like No, they haven't. No, that's the way it is. That's hard baked. That's... yeah.
This is what you're getting. I crack on. Yeah.
So I have to kind of agree if that was the case. But then again, freighters, they have. With the endurance update, they went to town. They fully overhauled freighters.
Yeah.
Build.
The
That
new
whole
building.
build rebuild, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
You know, they had to
I want to know what
rebuild
goes in the front of freighters now. All that space in the front, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, it'd be
Go
nice if we
explore.
could change the bridge. Yeah, have a few different bridge layouts that you could choose. A few presets would just be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But
Quick question, Ricey. Were you able to get a model of the new ship, like the 3D model file?
I haven't looked yet. I've only just recently started digging into Lenny's archive.
Okay. All right, cool.
and
That
I'll
would be
see
pretty
what-
cool if we
Yeah,
could
it would.
3D print that.
Yes.
You've got a
Who
3D
was it?
printer now, Ricey.
I haven't, no. I'd love one. I just haven't got space for one. Especially now you see all the boxes behind me remodeling our kitchen. So I've got all the
Nice.
new kitchen units sat behind me.
Well, if you do manage to get a 3D printable version, if you can send it over to us, as soon as I've got my 3D printer working, I'll try and print some maybe for the meetup. If
See
it's
what I can
printable.
do. I know. Who was it that used to get them quite readily? There was a person in the community.
Yeah, left-handed in VR, that would be good.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'll try. I'll put my feelers out on the ship network.
Well, I'm just looking at it now, and I think I know which folder it exists in, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try and get. I've never had luck with the modding tool that converts the mbin files to objects. It just always
Right.
gets a little bit
Yeah,
iffy with me, but
I
I'll
think
send you the folder.
Ireland
Maybe
might
it
know the
helps.
person, actually.
Is there anybody else in comments that you want to read out? Is there anything that jumps out at you?
Double
We're
multi-tool.
Lord Alex going to say, I know he's left-handed because he keeps talking about the left-handed, and I'm left-handed.
Yeah, and holding the multi
feature, the feature in the game is for flat mode, which doesn't bother us because it's a controller, but it doesn't. It's not in VR.
What?
So it's not in VR then.
It's
Yeah.
not in VR.
Wild.
Seriously? I thought that it was just for VR. I saw Jason
what I
doing it in
thought.
flat mode, but I thought that was mainly for the VR players. Because they even showed it with them holding the shield up with the left arm and then shooting with the right.
The shield's in the left hand, but
Yeah.
the gun is in the right hand, and you can't swap them around.
Shield right? Because I mean, I'm left-handed as well, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I've adjusted, and this is what's upset me. I've adjusted, but I know my right hand's not as strong as my left, so basically it's like.
Well, Rod, if you want to sell your VR kit, yeah, I'd have it.
I was on Horizon last night, and
Yeah.
you can switch hands on that. You just go like
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was sitting going like this, and yeah, Malia came in. She was going, "Ooh, I don't even want to say which." The first thing she asked me what you can do in VR.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Involved.
I'm in the wrong. I'm in the gutter. Right down here. You think that's the gutter? You'll be below it. You see
Okay.
the stair? Below that.
Below that, okay. All right, yeah. Yeah. Ladies, you think they've got lady minds, but they're just as bad as us guys, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes, they are really.
Places we wouldn't go. What? Really? What?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 girls, 1 cup proved that, I think, didn't they, really?
Yeah, I did that a few work colleagues, but you know that was ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. It must have been. It couldn't have been real, could it? They'd be dead or ill or something, I'm sure.
Not quite sure.
Yeah.
I noticed that straight away, but I knew it would fool people, so I was like,
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
we need to end on some sort of higher note than 2 girls, 1 cup. Guys. Yeah. Oh, we've got Mastodon. We can talk a little bit about Mastodon. I can go to my reaction cam and show Mastodon quickly. I'll do that quickly, 1 second. So if I pop that down. Yeah, so I've got the catalogue page up. That's the wonder stuff that I'm going to be doing. But we've got Mastodon, which is a new social space, and Kurt has been doing a lot of work on this and tweaking it and making it all freaking swanky. So I can talk to a bot on this, can I, somehow?
Yes, you can search for Ariadne, but I can also just send you a URL.
Okay, where are you
that
sending
help?
me the URL? Is it on Discord again, or?
Yeah, on Discord. Wrong person. Please hold on.
Yeah,
The other
There we
cat-
go.
Discord quickly and personal messages. Okay, yeah, I've got 3 from you here. So here we go. If I click this, then oh, it moved. That one there. That's the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. Yeah.
Yeah, you can speak to Ariadne as well. She is responding again.
All right. Okay.
So, let's put that. Okay. 1 second. Put it into another tab over here. Let's have a look. Okay, so how do I talk to it then? Where's the talk box?
It's the 3 dots, and then you can direct message or mention.
Okay. Okay, which is best to do? Which is the quickest?
You just do the direct message.
Direct message. Okay, cool.
That would be extremely funny. That would be great fun. I want that now. I want that in VR.
What's this?
Dual alien multi-tools.
Oh.
VR.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, I'm asking, hello, where did the void eggs come from? Let's see if we just, there we go, publish.
The Quicksilver Synthesis guy is pretty basic. He's going to tell you what the current Quicksilver status is.
Looks fun.
New mission.
Alright, there we go. And I don't know where that went.
Just going into the ether. You should have a notification.
Ah, okay. Notifications. Captain Steve, the space anomaly is accumulating research data from travelers across multiple realities. Current item being research tentacle cape. That's what's come back to me in my notifications. But I did block notifications because I don't want a million notifications popping up.
Well, give Ariadne a try. She's got some interesting things to say.
She? Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go to that then. Dun, dun, dun,
This
dun.
looks fun.
Ariadne.
I'm getting more and more used to Mastodon, to be fair. I need to start remembering to post my videos there, to be I keep forgetting.
Is this the same thing? Well, you click the 3 dots and then mention Ariadne, direct message Ariadne, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can set you up with a bot potentially, Ricey, that can post it out.
That would be cool if you could maybe link it into Discord where you post all your videos and it just pulls it straight across. That might be handy.
That'd be very cool.
There you go. I asked
Discord
Ariadne, where are you right now? She said, the nature of these disturbances worries me, light traveller. I do not often venture from the anomaly, but what I encountered out there was more than a likeness. Ooh, sneaky. Did you program her?
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
There's also, but this isn't the real Ariadne. If you go to her profile.
Yeah. Oh, I've come out of there now, but okay.
Okay.
Go into.
But,
yeah, 1 second. I'll go back over then. Bum, bum.
She's faking it.
Go to her
Sorry?
profile. Okay, yeah. Iteration NPC bot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you look at the bottom, she says there's another account that's fake,
Is there?
but it's called @TheRealAriadne. It's a little bit down by the red emojis.
Okay. I'd have to take your word for it because I'm not seeing it. But cool. Nice one. Well done.
Yeah, so we'll fill
Fun.
the instance with a few more bots. We got a couple of ideas. We'll bring Kronos to life, and got a few more ideas.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Cool.
Fun games, fun
nice, fun
games.
little
Brilliant.
things. Yeah, there you go, people. So yeah, if you have, jump over to Mastodon, give it a try. Can anyone join now, or is it still limited access?
Anyone can join, but we have to approve them.
Okay, cool.
We're just trying to prevent too many bots.
Yeah. Cool.
You're allowed to make bots and have them.
take
They
a lot.
just have. You just have to write on their profile that they are a bot, so that people don't get confused.
Ah, fair enough. That's all cool. Well, Dave Langer says, have you guys checked out Spaceborne 2 yet on PC? A little rough, but it looks like it's a good space game. Made by just one guy. No, I haven't seen Spaceborne 2. I haven't even seen Spaceborne 1. Yeah. I'll have to look into that one. That's something to Google, I suppose. Cheers, buddy. Right, well, if there's nothing else that you guys want to raise, do you think we should draw this to a close?
No, I'm just going to finish off editing this video.
Yeah, and I'm going to start editing a video.
Cool. There you go, people. Well, there's some content coming from both these guys. Make sure you're locked in and subscribed. I've got my new thing coming Monday. Kurt, you got anything new coming?
Yeah, working on a like a recipe checklist feature in the app, so you'll be able to see all of the cooking items in the order that they are displayed in the game, and then you'll be able to mark which ones you've done and which ones you haven't, and we'll try and do the same silhouette thing that NoMansSky does, where the thing you haven't cooked is kind of like black with shadows or whatnot.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, look forward to seeing that. Do you know roughly when it'll be in the app?
No idea.
No idea.
I've got the data. I just gotta actually do it.
Sweet. Okay, well that's something new coming to the app, which is awesome. Okay, people, well I'm going to end off then. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.